pro-Palestine Bondi Beach protest turns violent. Not Bondi.
Meant to be a peaceful demonstration in support of Palestine has descended into chaos on one of our most iconic beaches.
Hundreds of rival protesters had gathered when some started hurling abuse and then fists before Bondi police were forced to step in.
The iconic Bondi Beach turned into a symbol of division. With flags flying high, the standoff between these two groups quickly escalated. Police did their best as tempers rose.
For people that don't know, Bondi is in the eastern suburbs of Sydney, which is where the majority of Jews in Australia live. It's the wealthiest enclave in Australia. So, I mean, going to Bondi Beach, it's not like these are people that are the furthest, a lot of them, the furthest west they've ever gone is like Sydney Uni, like that little part where like Broadway becomes Parramatta Road, just where Sydney Uni is, which is in the inner city, but that's still the furthest west these people will ever go. Like they'll call that the western suburbs. Like they're actually insane. So the fact that like there was a Palestinian protest in their heartland, these people wouldn't usually be bothered to like leave their $100 billion suburbs, but I mean it was just down the road, so that's probably why you're seeing counter protesters there.
They don't live here, I live here. They're terrorists.
They don't live here, I live here. What he means is, why are people from Western Sydney on Bondi Beach? Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean? Nice chin implant, by the way. Bet I know which freaking surgeon you got that from, you flog.
Out of here.
A paddle out held in support of Palestine.
We're here to mark Father's Day for the tens of thousands of Palestinian fathers and the tens of thousands of Palestinian children who do not have a father.
The decision to hold a pro-Palestine protest in Sydney.
And like the implication that people from Western Sydney aren't Australian is fucking offensive. Like my dad was in the Australian Army. I'm from fucking Granville. My dad was in the Australian Army, and my grandfather and my dad were laborers on every major infrastructure project in this country. So they literally fucking built this country, and they literally fucking fought for this country. So fucking suck on my big fat Western Sydney fucking balls. Fucking don't tell me I can't come to the western to the eastern suburbs. I mean, I don't want to go to Bondi because it's full of fucking inbred wankers. Freaking, yeah, bad coffee, overpriced fucking bakeries, fucking not even a good beach. Honestly, go to Coogee, it's way fucking better. Coogee shits all over Bondi. Tamarama fucking shits all over, like, just fuck off. Anyway. They're all Aussies. They're all Aussies. Every single person there is an Aussie, I'm assuming, and telling people from Western Sydney that they're not allowed to go to Bondi is so freaking classist and so freaking racist and so freaking disgusting. Like, shut the fuck up.
East condemned by Jewish groups as deliberately provocative.
There's no reason why we should not be allowed to walk on the beach.
Provoking a response from the Jewish community in their backyard, trying to bring hatred.
You don't own Bondi, dickhead. Look, if you actually developed a spice tolerance and you wanted to come out to Western Sydney to eat some food that's not like fucking, I don't know, steak and red wine, we wouldn't tell you to fuck off back to Bondi. I mean, I would if I was drunk and you said you were from Bondi. I'd be like, get the fuck out of here because I'm a little bitch. And but most people wouldn't tell you to go back to the eastern suburbs and you're not allowed out into flavor country where all the hot people live. And by the way, like, you can tell this guy is, you know, we can tell that this is intergenerational breeding within the same shallow gene pool. I'm just saying, like, rich people, they only marry the other rich people from the eastern suburbs, and after a while it starts to show. That's not a racial thing, by the way. That's just a rich people thing. It's slim pickings in the eastern suburbs, let's just say.
And anti-Semitism to Australia.
Bondi, as well as every other beach and every other park in this country, belongs to all Australians.
Thank you, lady.
A very peaceful, symbolic event. We're releasing origami boats into the ocean.
Supporting the current Gaza humanitarian flotilla.
A river of boats for Palestine.
The Mayor of Waverley had asked police to stop the protests from going ahead to prevent incidents like this.
There's now a thin line of police holding these two opposing opposing groups back from one another, worried that tensions could boil over at any minute.
To stop any more clashes, protesters were guided off the beach by police, but that didn't stop a war of words.
It belongs to Australia.
It belongs to Australia, who you hate.
Australia.
Saying that a woman with an Australian accent who literally says Australia isn't Australian. Did you hear that? He's saying this woman who has the freaking thickest Western Sydney accent isn't Australian. Why? Because she's, I assume she's of Arabic descent. That means she's not Australian. Fuck off, fuckwit.
Police haven't made any...
Oh my god. Okay, guys, I need to calm down because I'm getting dangerously close to TOS. Dangerously close to TOS, but this stuff boils. As a Western Sydney lass, this shit freaking boils my piss, mate. Fuck.
Arrests so far, but they are reviewing video of today's scuffles to see whether any charges should be laid. They do say, though, for the most part, the protesters down here at Bondi behaved well. The situation was monitored throughout the day to make sure things remained under control and calm.
Okay, Amy Clements at Bondi Beach, thank you.
This isn't your country. Last time I checked, Western Sydney was the western part of Sydney. Last time I checked, that was in New South Wales. Last time I checked, that was a part of Australia. What the actual fuck? Pardon me, guys. I'm having a hard time. Maya, it's hard to live life in a body with a female reproductive system. I'm just gonna say it's I'm synced up with the moon. I am ovulating on the blood moon, and that is a sign. Oh, imagine if I actually got pregnant tonight. Would my baby have magical powers? I was having stomach cramps today, and my phone literally, because I have like a period tracking app on my phone, and it literally said, exercise extra caution today, high chance of getting pregnant. And I was like, thank you, phone. I'll be right though. I'm keeping all the men away from me with garlic. I just go like this. Cop that. Stay away. Stay away from me. You're worried that the media is fomenting revolt so openly? You love garlic. I love garlic too. Okay. Police arrest more than 400 at London protest. Not London. I really don't like London. I've been there a few times, and every time I've been there, I'm like, ooh, why am I here? Why am I here just to suffer? Gross.
More than 400.
It's full of British people primarily. That's why it's just... Just kidding. I love British people.
100 protesters have been arrested in London after clashing with police during a demonstration in support of Palestine action.
The violence follows the UK government declaring the group a terrorist organisation.
Frenzied fury. Once again, in central London.
I can't assist you in this arrest because for me it's an unlawful arrest.
More than 1,000 people turning out to support the group Palestine Action and protest the fact it was prescribed a terrorist organisation by the UK government in July.
I'm a retired special needs teacher. I stand for peace.
Oh my goodness, I thought she said something else. She said retired special needs teacher, but it sounded like she said R-E-T-A-R-D. I thought she called herself a yeah. It sounded, look, listen and tell me if you hear it. Until I saw her sign and it said retired, and I was like, oh, that's what she said. Because I was like, you can't call the special needs kids that anymore. That's politically incorrect in this day and age. Listen, I'm not crazy. Oh my goodness.
Needs teacher. I stand for peace.
Hi.
I'm a retired special needs teacher.
It sounds like she said it. It sounds so much like she said it. I'm sorry. Until I saw the word retired there, that's 100% what my ear, like that's 100% what I thought she said. I was like, oh my goodness, lady, you're not allowed to say that anymore. Oh my goodness.
I stand for peace. I stand with solidarity with the people of Gaza.
And you're prepared to be arrested today?
I am prepared to be arrested today.
She was, along with hundreds more.
This woman, like so many others before her, is refusing to walk. So she's being carried into custody.
It might upset her plans to visit her children in Australia. Hopefully not. But apart...
Why are her children in Australia? You know what we don't need? We don't need any British people in our in our country. Look, I'm not anti-immigration. I'm just anti-British. Look, all you people do is whinge, and you can't go outside without getting sunburned. So I'm just saying. But no, on another note, like, good on those people, because my understanding is, and I've only done like some light reading on this subject, but my understanding is that they've essentially criminalized pro-Palestinian demonstrations in London, so all these people could potentially be arrested. And I think it's incredibly awesome that they're, you know, these people are old and they're retired. A lot of these people, I'd say some of the hipsters are probably unemployed. Sorry, hipsters. Shots fired. They probably live at home with their parents, or their parents pay their rent, or yada, yada, yada. But like, I still think it's cool that especially like the older people are willing to get arrested over this. I think that's cool. Respect. All jokes aside about your Britishness.
From that, who cares about being arrested for something that isn't a crime?
The crime was holding these signs, the cardboard taken away by police to be used as evidence.
I'm trying to get arrested. Where can I go?
Only a handful of people were taken into custody in the first few hours. Then officers started moving swiftly.
Tactics being used by police have now most definitely changed here.
Remember when the British used to liberate concentration camps where genocides were being facilitated? Do you remember when the British used to do that? And now they're arresting protesters who are anti-genocide. It really warms the cockles, doesn't it?
The anger directed towards them is palpable.
The Metropolitan Police say officers were subjected to an exceptional level of abuse. A large majority of the people attending, first-time protesters, the elderly, the wheelchair-bound, the blind.
Those of us who are in a position to do so really have to stand up for them.
Oh, this man looks so sweet. Look at him. He looks so cute. I would have a cup of tea with him, and I don't even drink tea. Well, I do drink tea. I don't drink like British style tea, you know, like Earl Grey with milk or whatever. I drink spearmint tea because it regulates my menstrual cycle. Oh, hello, what's going on? What's going on?
People of Palestine.
The Palestine flag waving atop of traffic lights. London's famous landmarks the backdrop for a day of anger, unrest, and very high emotion. In London, Jessica Maward, 9 News.
It's just such a waste of resources to arrest people for like holding up placards. Like, my understanding is that the UK is kind of not in the best way at the moment. Like, it doesn't seem like the general population is having a good go at it. I don't know, maybe money and resources could, like, I don't know, be chucked into the NHS and all the other crumbling infrastructure. That might be good. I don't know, maybe just a suggestion. That's my frustrated noise.